Oh shit, it's gonna be a sweep. How the fuck? Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this.
You saw his ERA. It's because I didn't play his road start. We had a stretch of road games I did not want to play.
For the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Eduardo Rodriguez
that's always going to go down because I'm actually playing his start.
Needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez getting ahead with his fastball.
So digging in now, Mason Reagan. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cabrera on the move, but this will land untouched.
111.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera.
He's
really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Rodriguez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Marcus Semien is the second out of the opening frame. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He chases out of his zone for strike three, and that's the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. It's the A's nothing. Twins coming to bat on Major League Baseball, the show. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
The pride and joy of Andrew High School.
So I have you leading off my game
against
this
the
lefty.
Boston Red Sox. One of the tougher lefties who reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball.
Lovely. And you over 8 now in the series?
One of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Up next for Minnesota, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And Zimmerman has a base hit.
Could have had a double.
There's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production.
That's what's up. That's what's up. This is what I needed for a second game in the series.
Recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
And what I don't need is a double play.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Minaya take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Double play.
Here's Brian Dozier now. His career numbers against Minaya. He's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, welcome back to Minnesota, dude.
Drive base hit. Zimmerman is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Striding forward now is the DH, Trevor Story. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark.
Damn.
Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Runs the first game.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Today's ball game provides the Twins with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Melky Cabrera. From the offensive standpoint, one of the best barrel-to-ball hitters in our sport. And on the defensive side of the ball, he uses his smarts to be in the right place at the right time with a strong and accurate arm.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He has a 3 for 12 line. No balls and 1 strike.
Nope.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
The rate I'm going, I'm
So
making
that
a
brings
shit
up
ton of
the
money
always
every
intense
time I'm
Matt
striking these guys
Chapman
out.
as he takes
It's
a
like
cold strike at the
$30,000 for
knees.
every
It's 0-1.
strikeout.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. The next twin up, Buster Posey. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set, and the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Knee high, he barehands it on to first, and they get the double play.
What was that pitch, though? That's what I need to know.
So bases empty now after the double
ouch,
play.
That's gotta
and
hurt.
Next to bat will be the outfielder, Gorky Hernandez. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Oh,
Fowler's under it. And that retires
I had
the
a good
side.
inning going.
Twins retired in short order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
That happened. Ouch.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's just 1 for 6. Fly ball out toward left center field. Holt on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. But this will be a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
I think we know someone who pitches this good.
Ready for another chance?
Leading off
Holt.
for the Twins, the left fielder.
And the pitch.
Brock Holt.
Shot toward right center.
He happened to be one of my little pitchers.
Fowler
Wow,
is to his left
what a
as he puts it
fucking
away
play.
in the alley for the 1st out of the
Up next
inning.
for the Twins,
So with 1 away, we'll remind you to follow the Twins here on MLB The Show. We'll be here all season long as you get a look there at where we'll be over the course of the next 7 days.
The Yankees are here for a 3-game series, and then we're in Boston for another 3.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find
now you can have a double.
Zimmerman. It's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Melky Cabrera.
Pop up? Yep.
Reagan backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
What kind of pitch was that?
Here's the panda now. Pablo Sandoval, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Jam.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball.
That is,
lifted
anyone
in the
want to
air
take him
toward
off
the
my
line
table?
right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Mason Reagan back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Too low, 1-0. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game.
Twins are still looking to add
Fastball
more.
was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
They can't do it. Sandoval's still on my payroll.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
I could, but Posey's going to ask for a slider.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike three. A's are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Now batting, Brian Dozier. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pinder is after it. He's there and records the first out.
True statement, but these pitchers are good at swinging.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Story hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Now, since I have Trevor going to steal second, I'm not getting swing.
Here's Buster Posey now. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is in there. Story leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Matt Olson.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves,
Yeah, I kind of
that
missed
one
the
caught a
location
little
where
bit too
Posey
much of the
wanted
plate.
it.
Tried to get him to
That's
go after
way
the slider,
far
but
off.
it's 1-2.
And Posey kind of wants it like right here.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Gorky Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Olson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now.
That was in the zone this time.
So looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes.
There you go, Brock Holt.
Lucky with the placement.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Swing 5. That's going to be trouble.
Go, go, go. Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home.
And they'll have runners at second
Are
and
you
third
kidding me?
following the 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Holt shoots it home.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out
chill,
of play.
Cabrera.
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
You better make something happen before Sandoval comes
up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Liner toward right center.
Fuck it, I'm testing it.
Deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
They forced the issue. Also gonna have 2 runners left on base, have him get out, and have Sandoval do nothing.
Pablo Sandoval. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler's under it.
That's why I tested his arm and actually
that's
ran.
The third out.
Jeez, I need Sandoval off my payroll.
So, striding in, Chad Pinder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I mean, he's a good
He's
player,
ready. Here's the first offering.
not getting anything off of
the
him.
Zone there, ball 1.
So if I can have a lefty in my lineup like Colt, might as well put Muncy in and have him play third.
And that misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe.
That's a base hit.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Yeah.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Pinder gets his lead at first, nobody out, and he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break.
I don't need a double play, just strike him out.
The strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Dozier ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
The batter number
ready for another shot now. Mason Reagan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Lou Trevino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Fowler ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Good hit.
Now batting.
For the plate now is the designated
curveball.
Trevor Story. He singled his last time.
Yes, I wonder, I guess.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly and quickly. There are 2 away.
Hey, actually, this is fine.
For the Twins.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey.
The hanging curveball is the best freaking pitch he's done this inning so far.
From the stretch. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
2 righties.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fowler's under it, and that ends the inning. Twins are down on
Yeah, Hank curveball is the best
Welcome
pitch
back
he's
to
done.
Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And safe.
Ooh, you sure?
Play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And now it looks like they want some time to review that
I
one
do
here,
want to
so they'll check
see
with
it.
their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was
He's
definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this
right
play.
before
Okay,
his
we're
foot
going to
touches
get
the
one
bat.
more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires
Take off
look
the
ready,
hit.
and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Stephen Piscotty goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today.
Patrick.
He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Matt Olson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches.
I think everyone should have thought that was strike 3.
So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Slider is so good.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Thanks,
and
Blue.
It's late to his afternoon of work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And
what a shame. Our first slider was a strike. We caught it a ball.
Trailing this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And it's fouled away.
Zobrist hitting 200. I think I put you in there. So.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line
Oh.
drive, base hit to right. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Gorkys Hernandez. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
So early on that one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Early on it.
In the dirt.
Jeez.
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Okay. Good try, guys. Good try.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brock Holt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Simeon comes up with it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter. That's Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Zach Britton is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Sinker one more time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The Twins are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talked about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
So striding forward now, Matt Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to...
And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Pinder.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Fastball
and
just
today,
misses.
ladies and gentlemen, is National Coffee Day. So, if anyone is interested in free coffee and lives in the Denver, Colorado area, please stop by.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
I try and tell people all
Link
the time,
Coffee Bar.
you're facing 90 to 92,
for free coffee
94,
and live music.
You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit.
I might have to put someone else in this game.
You're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Step off.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there.
Hold 2.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt.
Your attention, please. Now,
so a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrel.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Chapman on second. Chirinos at first, 2 out in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pulled toward right center field.
There you go, that's all I needed.
Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. A's strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Jurickson Profar will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Field, number 23.
Ryan Dull is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Hard hit. Right out someone.
Next to the Twins.
Ready now, Melky Cabrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Twins, I really don't need you guys to score any more runs.
Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2
probably
away
not
now.
going to anyways. 3 runs to save opportunity. 4, I have to warm someone else up or keep Trimble.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Yeah, why are you still on my payroll?
He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mason Reagan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he popped him up. Dozier over to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. 0-1 the count. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that is going to wrap things up. The catch is made, and the Twins finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
And for more, continue watching these broadcasts that we'll start doing more. We have the Yankees coming up. That should be a good series.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins.
7 innings, 1 hit, 13 strikeouts.
They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We have another show recap that we gotta let you listen to. So this is gonna be an interesting series. Oh, yep. Oh, it's gonna be a really good series.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-0. The win was their 6th straight as a team. As of today, the Twins are atop the AL Central, and the Athletics sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Chicago White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 7-2. Entering the day's action, the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Detroit Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-2. As of right now, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Tigers are 4th in the division. The New York Mets brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-2. In the standings, the Mets sit atop the NL East, while the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. Rowdy Tellez dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 7-4. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Red Sox are 3rd in the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-0. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division, and the Angels are 4th in the division. The Mariners launched 3 home runs as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-5. At the start of the day, the Astros are leading the AL West, and the Mariners are 3rd in the division. The Washington Nationals held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-0. Heading into the day, the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East, and the Marlins are atop the division. The Braves hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-3. As of right now, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Braves are at the bottom of the division. The Cardinals completed a 3-game series sweep as they ran over the Reds 8-2. Entering the day's action, the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, and the Cardinals are atop the division. The Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-4. At the start of the day, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, and the Cubs are 4th in the division. The Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-0. In the standings, the Pirates sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, and the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Arizona Diamondbacks earned the 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are leading the National League West, while the Rockies are 3rd in the division. The Yankees amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 13-3. As of right now, the Padres are in last place in the NL West, and the Yankees sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division. The San Francisco Giants brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-1.
So the Yankees are leading the National League American League East Division, only half game ahead of the Toronto Blue Jays for first.
Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.